So much
real
speculation
time.
about the creation of a bunch of different things that came out of Roswell. Fiber optics.
Right, but remember,
Yeah.
20 years ago, 15 years ago, this is crazy talk.
Crazy talk,
But
yeah. But now it's New
but
York
it's not
Times.
like it's at the point at this point like Area 51 would have to be doing something.
They were definitely doing something.
Right.
Yeah.
And nobody's telling a differing story as to what it is.
Right.
Like, people have great imaginations all through history. They could make up something. The only damning information is if you read 3,000 accounts of these entities and realize, wait a minute, why is everybody describing the same couple of beings?
Right.
Like, there's no
Right.
outliers. Like,
There's like 3 different things they describe. Yeah, they said that the documented 8 to 12.
we're not talking about English speaking people. We're talking about worldwide. Right.
Worldwide.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what is striking.
Indigenous people in Australia drew them. Yeah.
Right. Nobody's saying anything outlandish. And
No.
that's what you get to when you go religiously or
Well, the alien thing is a bit of a religion to a lot of folks. They don't want to believe anything.
it's a necessary component.
Yeah.
Whatever religion you're a part of, at some point it says
You were contacted.
that there
Yeah.
was a fight in heaven and,
Yeah.
this happened and that happened.
Yep. Every
And-
single one of them.
Everyone, without, nobody's telling a different story. Everybody's telling the same stories.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you know that vagina and gold are universal things, because in everybody's story, none of these otherworldly entities had any interest in anything other than women,
and gold.
right, pussy or gold. Like, because and you understand that now when you start learning about what's in space, because you can see that any element or any commodity that we sell here is abundant in space, like trash. They found one meteor that was worth all the money.
On Earth.
Yeah, 770 billion.
No, it's
Trillion. It was
whatever
another
it is.
number. It's some
crazy number.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they know that there's spots in space that have abundant minerals that are very valuable. And the thing about the Sumerian story, the Sumerian text story, real life story may make everyone a billionaire on this earth. Everyone would be a billionaire.
But
Every person would earn several billion dollars.
So it sounds jokey, right? But understand, somebody got this contract. Like, they
Right.
broke this up into several worldwide contracts. Like,
10,000 quadrillion.
it's just there.
But here's the thing. If you got that much gold, is gold valuable anymore? Because one of the things about gold is that there's not that much of it. If you look at, you ever seen the number of gold on Earth?
That's not necessary in capitalism. They showed us that with diamonds.
That's true. They could hide it.
It is about the perception of things. And if I buy up all of something, it is rare now. Immediately.
Right.
Just because I have control of all of it.
Right.
And that is worth killing Tesla over. And that's why
Yeah.
the people are still in business in Hollywood, because everything's a commodity.
Did you ever read, you ever heard of Zecharia Sitchin? Zecharia Sitchin was a biblical scholar who, he deciphered the Sumerian texts, and he was like an expert in language. And when he deciphered, he might not have been a biblical scholar, might have just been a language expert. But either way, he deciphered these texts and wrote these books about the real meaning behind everything they were saying. And he said that the reason why we are so fascinated with gold is that the Anunnaki literally would have us mine gold for them because they needed it to protect their atmosphere. So what they would do is take gold, which is a very rare in what it does. What gold can do is you can take a little piece of gold like this big and coat this entire table. It's real weird.
Right.
So you could turn into a fine dust, and they suspended this fine dust in their atmosphere to protect them from a degrading atmosphere because they were getting global warming or whatever.
Everybody that was...
He wrote about this in the 70s.
It doesn't matter because everybody in Egypt knew it. Like, this is where the alchemy...
Yeah, that's where it all originated.
Right.
Well,
like,
we don't even know what they knew.
None of those people are saying, hey, I came up with this shit. They're saying...
Right, somebody gave it to us.
Somebody who came from this place here came and told us that this is how this goes and this is what this is worth.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying the people that were being abused in the mines going to get the diamonds, it wasn't like that for them. It was just them getting these rocks. And this crazy guy's going to pay a day's wages for us to gather rocks. Let's gather them.
Right.
You know, this is... But when you follow back, it's all about the information. And at the top of it, nobody's trying to claim it. Like, nobody's saying...
Right, I invented this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is wild. If imagine this, that's how we're getting most of our shit. Back engineered stuff they leave for us. We have to figure it out, sort through it.